When I click inside an AutoSum value, we see it's a formula with a sum function. A function is a predefined formula. It helps you save time. Let me show you. This formula is equal sign, sum, open parenthesis, B2, colon, B5, end parenthesis. The colon indicates a range of cells. The formula adds the range of cells from B2 through B5. It's essentially B2 plus B3 plus B4 plus B5. You can see that when adding a few cells, the sum function will save you time. With larger ranges of cells, it's essential. To create a formula with a sum function, you type the equal sign, sum, open parenthesis, select the range of cells you want to add, and press enter. The syntax or grammar of the sum function is sum, open parenthesis, number 1, number 2, and so on, and a closing parenthesis. The arguments of a function, in this case, number 1, 2, and so on, are always contained in opening and closing parentheses. Number 1 is required. Square brackets around subsequent arguments indicate they're optional. The arguments are separated by commas. The arguments don't have to literally be numbers, such as 8. They can be numbers from a range of cells, formulas, or the results from other functions. You can use up to a total of 255 arguments. Let's try it out. If I try to use AutoSum here, it only gets the adjacent cells, not the entire column. We can enter the sum function so that it adds the entire column. You do this by entering individual cells. I type equals, sum, open parenthesis, press the Control key so I don't have to type the commas, select the first cell, the next cell, and so on. And finally press enter. The formula uses the sum function to add the cells. As we previously saw, you can add a range of cells that are adjacent. To add ranges of cells that are not adjacent, type the equal sign, sum, open parentheses, hold down the Control key, select the first range of cells, select the second range of cells, and press enter. Let's take a closer look at the formula. As always, it starts with an equal sign, then the sum function, open parenthesis, then the first range of cells, D2 colon D3. This is the number 1 argument in the sum function, then a comma, then the next range of cells, D5 colon D6. This is the number 2 argument in the sum function, and then the closing parenthesis. You can sum numbers from different worksheets in the same workbook. I type the equal sign, sum, parenthesis, first cell, comma, select the second cell from a different worksheet, and press enter. As always, the formula starts with an equal sign, then the sum function, open parenthesis. C8 is the number 1 argument in the function, then a comma. In creating the formula, all you have to do is select a cell on a different worksheet, but I thought I'd go through what it looks like in a formula. It starts with an apostrophe, the name of the worksheet, another apostrophe, an exclamation point, and then the cell reference on the other worksheet. Pretty cool. Up next, the SUMIF function.